doing my friend's taxes.
You were doing your
Hello,
friend.
everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports.
And then I did my friend's taxes.
In today's game, a very good defense will be on the field. The Cowboys are the least scored on
I was
team
watching
in
a
the
movie
league.
with Dallas. I watched the new Woody Woodpecker movie.
Thank you very much. We are pleased.
Yeah, I saw that.
That shit was pretty funny.
Presented by EA Sports.
And then I did a friend of mine's taxes.
Other in sport, as both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do better between the Oakland Raiders and the Dallas Cowboys.
And then I gave her a Montana musket.
Kind of tobacco do you use?
I'm cheap. I use gum.
Damn it! That was so fast.
He's knocked down hard near the 34-yard line.
Probably because you killed people all the way across the map.
Second down now after the pass completion.
Don't play with me, motherfuckers. Remember, killer runs in my family.
Montana musket.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. They
did?
can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short.
Must be because I destroyed several people with rockets. I even had a shootout with rockets, and we both killed each other at the end.
He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of
I
it.
felt like I should have
No
won.
room to find to get upfield.
Back to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. A big hit. Knocked down sideways.
Challenging, Richard. Like 5 rounds of jetpack car, but okay. Well, I thought I already played 5 rounds. The fuck? I guess not.
Looking to throw.
It should say something like, win 5 rounds of cargo.
And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Brum, 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 brum.
So how are you guys this game?
Pretty good. Played some Rocket League. Now we're playing Rocket Jumper. Thingamajigger. We're downloading a free game. If you'd like to go ahead and download that, that'd be great. Get it started.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right?
I forgot. What's it called, Chris?
Pick up on first down. Shift together here from the D-line.
Armored Warfare. Yeah, it's under featured. It's free to play. They want you to know that it's free.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this
Today
defense.
was so fucked
They'll
up.
make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
So I'm at work, and I go to this client of mine in Topeka, and he's having tell me about it. And so all his kids are in Wichita for some family fucking wrestling event. So he stayed home and he had like a guys weekend. And one of he introduced me to everybody, and he goes, "This is my service technician. His name's Brian Stufflebean." And one of the guys goes, "Stufflebean, did you go to
looks like the defense
or do you know Kenny?" And I was like, and he was like, "I went to school with the Kenny Stufflebean. The whole time he was a year older than me."
Absolutely. With some teams,
and I was like,
script to probe in the early part of the game.
That's my
Other teams are script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And so he started talking about how, like, he knew my grandma's house and all that stuff. And he used to party at this old barn that my grandma ended up buying, but he didn't even know she bought it. And he goes, yeah, I used to hang out there at the parties all the time, and your dad was always there, but we never really hung out because he hung out with this biker gang, like the Hellhounds or something stupid like that.
On the ground, this is Isaiah Crowell.
And he goes, so we would always have parties there, but the party would end when the bikers would show up. And he goes, but, I heard, like, he goes, one day I heard that your dad was in a shooting. So, that's when a lot of people stopped showing up at the parties. I go, what do you mean my dad was involved in the shooting? And he goes, yeah, just all I heard was your dad shot somebody, and so we never came back. I was like, well, and so I told him, I was like, well, in the last 20 years, my dad's been to jail 3 times, once for statutory rape, twice for fucking government fraud. And he goes, wow, your dad's a little piece of work, isn't he? I was like, yeah, I haven't talked to him in over 10 years. He's not welcome in my soul. That's over 8 years he's not welcome in my son's life. And he goes, well, that's good. Said he was proud of me for, like, cutting that side of my family out and shit. And so I finished working, and I called my mom, and I said, Mom, how old were you when you started dating my dad? He goes, I was 19. She goes, I was 19, he was 20. I go, did something happen when my dad was 18? And she goes, he shot somebody. I go, what? And she goes, how'd you know? I said, I just met a guy that went to school with him. Apparently he was in a gang and stuff like that. And she said, yeah, he was in a biker gang, and there was a drug deal that went bad. And your dad told me that he was asleep by his rifle, and somebody broke in, and he grabbed or it was a shotgun. He grabbed the shotgun and blasted him in the chest. Like, so the guy died, and she was like, yeah, but they said it was self-defense, so they, no charges were filed. And I was like, so this is the story my dad told me. Mind you, my grandpa was the fucking sheriff of the town. And she was like, yeah, after knowing who he's been the last 20 years, I don't think it was self-defense either. I'm like, I don't care if it's self-defense or not. And when a drug deal goes bad, they automatically charge everybody with murder. That's just how it works. And so, like, the only thing I can think of is, well, fuck me, my dad committed a murder. My grandpa brushed it under the fucking rug, and my mom hid it from me for 30 fucking years.
The timing between the passer and the receiver, in this case, a slant route, ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant.
Dude, like, this the whole day has been a mind fuck.
Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
I don't know how to feel about it.
For the catch and the score.
You're fine.
Just the fact that he has never, ever in his life welcomed around my son. Which doesn't change anything.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. So out come the Raiders.
But yeah, so that was my day. How was yours? Cliff, how's your leg?
Important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Ooh, that probably hurt.
A first down carry now for Crowell. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Have you gotten a hot nurse yet?
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. So what will they do? On the ground, through the air, let's see. Second and 9. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
But now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be.
Bro, I just watched.
Long. And that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't.
I just watched Sausage Party for the first fucking time. Oh my god, that movie has scarred me for the rest of my fucking life.
He's wide open right there.
What's it called?
Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped the pass.
Party.
Yeah, that's a big miss.
It's that cartoon movie where they realize that we're not gods, that we're just there to fucking eat them.
All right, she got top score.
He's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line.
Fuck yeah.
He's got
And you got the highest score.
10. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Not me. I kept getting stuck on fucking every damn thing out there.
That's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strike ability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out into dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Now Carr throwing on second down. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. This is a nice little stretch he's putting together. Remember, 3 sacks last week.
And now he's off to the races in this game because he thinks, okay, that's the start of something big because he's in a zone. He's locked in. So offensively, you've got to occupy him. Maybe even run the ball at him as opposed to passing.
Oh, so you said, can I get an apple pie?
Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long.
Bruh, cinnamon apple pie is like my favorite thing on this fucking planet.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
Yes,
he's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up the first down.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper.
Yeah, he has. He was out of it by the time I
right at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Corral. And an alley to run. A pickup of...
God dang, man, I'm getting fucked up now. This is ridiculous.
It's enough for an Oakland first down. Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon.
Somebody's listening to Ritz.
Fresh set of downs here. Again, it's Crowell. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest
Turn up,
gain.
Ritz.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
It didn't help you at all, did he?
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
Throwing his car on 3rd down.
He blew the shit out of that person.
Trying for the tight end. Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Back to throw now on first down. Going right side here, and that's complete.
Dang it.
15 yards through the air on a first down.
Knock it on, man.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's got his man on the out.
Ryan, really, we need to have an intervention. You're fucking like a crack addict, only with Madden.
Bro, I shoot up on the daily.
They'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
It can't be that much fun after you clear it that long. Well, why don't you just fucking put the controller down and talk to us for a while and let them score some points?
Actually, I'm shopping on Amazon for insurance.
I don't like your attitude, Missy.
Ed won't fucking make me one. I keep asking him.
Alright, this should be the 5th game. So I can go to bed after this.
See, you see how he fucking ignores it?
I ignored you totally.
You're asking Ed to help me build a surround sound for like 8 years.
I dismissed you and your equality, motherfucker. Fuck you and you fuck.
They need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds good.
For a while now, right? Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
What are you, German? Fuck you, you fuck.
You know what? I'm just going on.
I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown.
Okay, go all on to you. See where they get you.
Portion of the sheet that says
okay, Yamaha.
big time plays, specials, anything you can use.
Now you got some taste.
Back into it.
Ertz has it left side.
Suzuki? Pennzoil.
As he's knocked down. They'll lose a yard that time, and that's
Suzuki.
And you're throwing the ball.
Shay, me.
Completion.
Ha,
Maybe
me.
not so cool with the yardage lost, though. Huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
And he
I
gets
want
it to
to
the
fuck
34.
Michelle Obama.
Good enough for the first. Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the
You
first.
haven't seen the special? So, Eddie Griffin's opening line in his last stand-up was, I want to fuck Michelle Obama.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And
Yes,
he gets
it
this
is.
one to
It's
midfield before he's brought
It's
down.
also on
the pickup
YouTube,
goes for
the whole thing.
16 and a Raider first down.
I've got sunshine in my pocket. I'll find it for you. They got you on bed rest.
From midfield, here's Carr.
God dang it.
Man over the
I
middle,
actually didn't
it's
fuck up.
complete. And And he'll be
need
taken
reinforcement.
down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
See, I couldn't play that game. I'd be like one of the bad guys. I couldn't hit shit. Yeah,
Carr now on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. 10 yards still left on second down. A handoff, running left, Corral. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on third and a tough 9.
Make the Planet Rock. New Orleans make the Planet Rock.
Shotgun now for Carr. And this is going to be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on fourth down.
Oh, dang, man. I can't even get a hold of the stupid fucking thing to carry it. Because everybody fucking surrounds it.
They'll go for it. It's Carr.
I tried alternating like you said. It didn't work.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Well, the challenge is done. Yeah, I got shit I got to do. Plus, I got up at 2:45 this morning because my stomach hurt.
Here on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Anticipation.
Nephew's birthday party.
Right through it. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. The 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a
I don't know, maybe early.
Man,
it depends.
Remember, this is the #1 defense.
It depends on.
You know, he's got
no, I have to take him to Marble Factory out in Bonner Springs.
And they went after that one and took it all the way.
Around the NFL,
oh, they fucking make marbles, dude.
It's actually pretty cool how they do it.
Opening their lead a bit further. We'll keep you updated on that.
I heard they blow glass.
They did blow glass.
That's fielded in the end zone.
I heard you do.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
God, this game takes forever to load.
Set to head back on the field, and following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six.
Trooper crate.
Attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws.
Fuck, man, I didn't even get to see what the hell I got. I hit the wrong button.
They've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense.
I got something.
A little bit of a chance to rest.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Another new emote, flirty.
Throwing now is Carr. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
The Raiders on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd down and 12. Carr. Now he steps away. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then
what the hell are you talking about?
That incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. They'll stop enjoying things
I don't know what
now
mine is.
They've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
They'll try and throw for it here. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he will have
3 hours left, but I don't trust it.
Brought down at the 41. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
All right, I'm going to bed. Good night, fellas.
Now a play fake here on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
And it is caught at the 7. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, a 22. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turned into a nice play.
They'll set up to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Back to throw here. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. It's a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they get the field goal near the end of the first half to expand that lead.
Yeah, that's got to feel good, but they can't let up. Now on the kickoff, they've got to make sure they don't give up a big return or big yardage to set up the other team for one last chance to score themselves.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to walk. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 41. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be knocked down sideways. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. But they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. Carr going to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. They'll toss it to Crowell. And a big tackle there as the defender runs right through him at the 49. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Here's Carr. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
All right, partner, count with me. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Look, he had all day to throw the football and never got rid of it and allowed for the sack. That's not on the offensive line.
To throw on 3rd down. Carr. Cooper's got it. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A Raider first down as Carr finds Cooper. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off inside the 10. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the 2nd half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride onto.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that. Having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there?
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Cowboys turn that interception into a touchdown. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Kind of running there at your own risk against that 4-3 and that big line, aren't you?
Yeah, and I don't really run it against a good 4-3 team that well because I've got to get those guys on the move a little bit. If you're a static running team, meaning you just want to run it in the middle, you may have some trouble against good defensive tackles. That's what we just saw on that play. No gain.
And an alley to run. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Now they'll throw with Carr. Powering his way forward. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
The catch, deservedly so, is going to get a lot of credit, but even more so because there's a defender there ready to make a play.
Yeah, just flat out muscled on that one. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to go down again.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. He's going to air one out. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. The 30, 20, touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there, 81 yards, and the Cowboys continue to pour it on.
in order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Elsewhere, a third-quarter score. The Redskins have scored yet again. They've really opened that one up. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And, you know, their previous possession, they were able to move the football, but still wound up punting in the end.
You know, in 2016, Carolina had a 20-play drive that lasted over 10 minutes. And remember how it ended?
In a punt.
Yeah, I mean, how does that happen? You just don't see that happen every day.
This one maybe not quite that bad, but still, you'd like to have a chance for points if you hold the football that long.
Agreed.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
2nd down following the run. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Crowell. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup. And now they've got a 3rd down and 8.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there. And it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing his car on 3rd down. Over the middle, complete. It's Hodges. A big hit. Knocked down sideways. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. His throw incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're taking a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Now Carr. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Now Carr, got to have this one. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hodges. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So they've converted their first 2 fourth-down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lob it for that third one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And some room to roam now. Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Cowboys add on. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
Yeah, they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And he'll give it here to his running back. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
On 2nd down, here's Carr. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And now it's 3rd down. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really come loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
On 3rd down, Carr in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Here's Marquette King now. On presumably to punt, though he did complete a pass earlier. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, they look like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he is knocked down from the side. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Come on, let's go!
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Calling no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the fourth.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. The 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
Now a handoff to Crowell. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Card out a throw. And he finds Cook. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down. A Raiders first down. Carr hooking up with Cook.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to, pick up a first down.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 12 yards that time at an Oakland first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "Where was that all game?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping it to himself and saying, okay, it's something to build on, and a positive comes out of a bad game because those are going to happen from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready to go in the future. But that run right there, that's what they were looking for.
No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. Now a play fake. Carr. Now a desperation throw. He's got it at the 15. A gain of 32 that time. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Into the red zone. It's Carr. A screen complete to Crowell. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass. And sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they're able to get to him on it.
They go back to the ground now with Crowell. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Throwing on 3rd and long. Carr, well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Got a try it here. He's back to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Hodges. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 18. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Here we go. Grand 38. Grand 38. I got one.
And he gives this time to the tailback. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Elsewhere, they're into the 4th at FedEx Field.